I'm back. The air alert is still on, but I want to finish this video, finish my thoughts before I lose them. So basically, there was a co-promotional, I guess, feature with the Matchroom and Eddie Hearn to push Usyk into the heavyweights and conquer markets like US and the UK and so on. And that's why that Bellew fight happened. It was like the last farewell fight under the cruiserweight for Usyk, and a chance for Bellew to fight for the undisputed cruiserweight title. So I believe there was an agreement struck, and that's why Usyk eventually got that AJ fight. And you have to give it to Eddie Hearn, because he risked it all, man. He knew that Usyk was going to be a tough fight for AJ, and AJ at that time could have easily avoided Usyk, easily avoided. A cruiserweight, okay, there was an argument that if a cruiserweight is undisputed, is coming up to the heavyweight, he should immediately get a chance to fight for a championship belt, because he's undisputed at the cruiserweight. He's done everything there was to do in the cruiserweight, and he deserved and earned that chance. But that idea was among the narrow circle of pure boxing fans, and the general public, really knew other heavyweights except Usyk. So Usyk was not on the scene for the general public, and it would have been easier for Joshua at least to drag on this fight into later years, enjoy his success more, maybe unify, maybe get his own undisputed thing going. But you got to give it to Eddie Hearn. He risked it all. He promised Usyk that fight, and it happened. And Usyk paid back Eddie Hearn when he agreed immediate rematch. That's why there was no issue, and that's why Eddie Hearn was saying that Usyk is a very easy guy to deal with. There were no postponements, cuts, injuries, negotiations, splits, and so on. The first match was easily fixed with Usyk. Usyk had to agree to every terms, come to London, fight AJ in his own backyard under his own rules. And I was afraid that they were gonna rob Usyk, and that would have happened had the fight been a little closer. But again, I got to give it to Eddie Hearn. The victory was given to Usyk. Maybe he dominated as much, and it would have been appalling if AJ got a decision after that 12th round, when you could see white towel swinging in his corner, getting swung in his corner just 10 seconds before the bell. So anyway, I still appreciate the efforts that Eddie Hearn made, and Usyk has to be grateful how he got all those 3 belts. Joshua had collected them, and he took them over from Joshua. That's how he was able to get this undisputed this fast. And could have been faster if Tyson Fury didn't drag his feet along. But anyway, it is what it is. But the reason why I'm making this video is that I remember videos circulating in the internet. Maybe some of you guys can find it and post in the comments the link. When Usyk, together with Lomachenko, were looking for the best promotional company, and Lomachenko was the best star by far. Usyk was always in the shadow of Lomachenko. So when they just finished that WSB series, after both of them had won the Olympic golds in London 2012, they were looking how to propel the best star, which was Lomachenko, into the championship fight. He wanted to fight for the championship belt in his first fight, because he was so dominant in the amateurs. He had those professional attributes, and he proved them in the WSB series. So they were looking, and Igas, that's how they got Igas on board, and Igas obviously was in those inner boxing circles in America, and there was only one option, I guess, for them. Its top option was top rank at the time, Bob Arum. That was 2013 when the first fight, he won the first fight, Ramirez, I believe the guy was the body punch knockout, and then the second fight, Lomachenko, for Orlando Salido for the championship belts. But anyway, I remember this video when Lomachenko, Usyk, Klima, Agis, and Lomachenko's father, who was like a mastermind of all the Ukraine's Olympic team. They were in Bob Arum's house. And there was I don't know how that video got leaked, but it's genuine, and it was there when they're having this conversation how to get Lomachenko his championship fight in his second fight. Like Bob Arum was even going like, yeah, you have to beat at least top 10 opponent in order for me to approach the WBO. I know we know that WBO is kind of like very under Top Rank's influence, but anyway, and there was a very interesting conversation when Bob Arum says, if I want to sign Lomachenko, and if you give me this option, do I have to sign Usyk as well? And that message was translated, I believe, by Igis, and all of them were like, no, those are separate things. And it was kind of offensive for Usyk probably, but he ate it well. He knew who was the best star was. That was pure Lomachenko. Lomachenko was all over the news, World Barker Trophy, two-time gold medalist. He was a rising star since 2008 Beijing Olympics, where he dominated his division, knocked out a guy who got three standing counts and was counted out based on the rule. If you get 3 standing counts, the fight is over. In the final, he knocked out spectacularly a couple of guys. He had beaten a Russian guy who was rumored to become an Olympic champion just in his first fight there. So anyway, Lomachenko was the star. Usyk knew it, and he took it well. They said, no, you don't have to sign me if you don't want to, just to get Lomachenko. No. And that video was cut, and Lomachenko went back from the US trip with the contract on the Top Rank, with the promise to fight for the heavyweight title in his second fight, provided he would have beaten a top 10 opponent. And Usyk came back without, so Bob Arum didn't sign Usyk at the time, and our Ukrainian guys, Klitschko brothers, then got the second chance. So they were second in line, so Usyk didn't agree his terms in the Top Rank because probably, let's face it, if Bob Arum wanted, Usyk would have happily joined Top Rank along with Lomachenko, his teammate. So that's how K2 got their chance to sign Usyk, and that's where Alex Krasuk was coming from, because he was like a regional Ukraine head of K2 promotions and so on. So just wanted to make this video how this all plays out in a very dramatic and kind of strange way. Bob Arum probably is now, and he showed those signs even before the AJ fight. When Usyk won the AJ fight, he showed the signs of regret, and I couldn't even imagine how pitiful it would have felt for Bob Arum not having signed a future cruiserweight undisputed champion at that time. And that's what is killing him till his day. The latest interview, Bob Arum is saying that in his view, Tyson Fury won the fight. That's clear bitterness on his side, because I don't know how he could sleep. He could have signed the biggest star in a quarter of a century in the heavyweight, the best division that America is craving for, right? And now he's just looking from the sides how Usyk is becoming undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, and that video must haunt him when he says, "Do I really have to sign Usyk if I want to get Lomachenko under the contract?" That's unbelievable. So guys, please help me find that video, and maybe somebody could post a link in the comment section. That video from Bob Arum's house where he said that. So I'm gonna issue another video shortly in my predictions 5v5 Matchroom versus Queensberry. Very interesting card.